What's up, everybody? Welcome back to a brand new episode of Life's a Garden. My guest today has been eagerly awaiting to make an appearance on this show, and today we're finally making it happen. He's a big-time sports fan, and he and I are in the same fantasy football league together. With football right around the corner, we got plenty to discuss. So, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the show, Alex Snyder. Right on. Finally made it happen, man.
Yeah.
Been wanting to do it for a while.
Yes, yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
So, first guest episode in a long time.
Yeah.
I've been taking hiatuses here and there, doing guests. I decided I'm going to start something new for my guest episodes. So, I always end the episodes with a positive motivational message. That's always been a thing. I'm going to start guest episodes with 10 quick hit questions. Okay? We're going to call it Life Questions. The show is called Life's a Garden. We're going to dig up a little dirt. Fine. These aren't going to be hard-hitting questions, right? They're pretty easy, simple questions. Yeah. We don't got a lightning round it. So, take your time and, answer how you actually feel about these things.
All right.
But just 10 quick hit questions. And here we go. First round ever of Life Questions. If you could have one food for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Steak.
Good choice. Who is the greatest rapper of all time?
Nipsey Hussle.
Okay. All this is a litmus test to see. We're getting a little vibe. We're gonna figure out who you are a little bit, just to start us off. If you were to move anywhere in the world, where would it be?
New York City.
Okay. Who is the most famous person you've ever met?
Aaron Judge.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, we're going to talk about that here in a minute. Greatest sports team of all time?
Bulls.
Okay. I did not expect you to say that. I thought you were going to say the Bears. But you know what? I like that answer. What is your favorite sports movie of all time?
This one probably Happy Gilmore.
Oh.
But going real sport movie.
I mean, that's a real sports movie.
Yeah. But The Blind Side, that ain't bad.
Yeah, Blind Side's good.
Yeah.
Okay.
But Happy Gilmore probably number one.
That's a good one. It's funny. Yeah, it's got all this. It's got all of it. What was your favorite toy growing up?
A football.
Yeah. It's a good choice. Summer or winter?
Oh, summer.
Pepsi or Coke?
Coke.
Yeah, I'm a Pepsi guy. And final question. Does pineapple belong on pizza?
Hell yeah.
This interview's over. Right on. Okay. So, Aaron Judge, huh?
Yes. So
let's hear the story.
So I was flying back here. I was in Las Vegas airport. This is after his rookie year, after he made it on the game, because that's the only way I knew who he was.
Uh-huh.
So obviously I played MLB. I was like, that's the guy, because I just got it for Christmas. I was flying back from Christmas with my family. So I was coming back here, and I had just got this game, and I was like, that's a dude that has to be on the game. And
that's how you just knew him.
Everyone
from the
was
video game.
taking pictures with him, walking through the airport, and I was like, hey, can I get a picture? And
little did you know, he'd become this phenomenon.
I was like, oh, he's just a baseball player, but I guess he was the best rookie. I was young. I was still so young, but I was like, oh, It's Aaron Judge. Yeah.
Well, and still
yeah.
Again, that's like meeting a rookie Jordan.
Yeah.
Or somebody like. Well, I mean, I wouldn't put Judge in the same class as Jordan just yet.
Yeah.
But like, he's still like a top talent in MLB.
Yeah. So him, I met LeVar Ball at Summer League.
Cool.
So I was like, it's one of the two, but probably Judge. He's probably higher, famous wise.
Sure.
But yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Now, I recall a conversation we had a while back. You telling me that your dad was friends with O.J. Simpson.
Yes.
Dude, tell me about that a little bit. You never met him though.
No, I never met him. So
I was wondering if that was going to be your answer.
Yeah. So, yes, my dad went out for his birthday. He lives in Las Vegas, so my dad went out for his birthday, and I guess OJ came to the same lounge.
You're just chilling.
Just, came. I guess that's where OJ went to smoke his cigars at the same lounge my dad had his birthday party at. So, dad is chilling. OJ said, "Hey, it's your birthday. Let me buy you a shot." Bought him drinks, started talking, and every week they would be there at the cigar lounge just hanging out. And so they became, like, pretty cool. And then they would just buy each other drinks.
How long did they know each other?
Probably up until, like, it was his last birthday, so from last June 18th, 19th till whenever he died or whatever.
Damn, that's...
Or like a 2 year. It was either, I think it was like 2 years ago, but till he died.
Okay.
So yeah.
Well, that's kind of a bummer too, though. Like,
yeah.
Like you actually become homies with freaking OJ. Now, I mean, people are gonna have a divided take on OJ here, but well-known character nonetheless.
Yeah.
But to like become friends with a guy like that, and then fucking he dies like not shortly after.
Yeah. So, but
that's crazy though. I remember you told me that. I was like, no fucking way.
Yeah.
You showed me a picture, and I was like, okay.
Yeah, I need to find that picture, but yeah, it's real. That was a real deal.
Yeah.
You've seen the picture.
Oh,
so
I have.
Everyone knows I ain't lying.
No,
so.
I've seen proof.
Yeah.
I've seen proof.
So.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
But that's hilarious. I know I told you this story last night, but I gotta tell it just for the viewers.
Yeah.
Fucking this last weekend, I'm hanging out at the Crystal and just singing karaoke, whatever. This group comes in, they're listening, they're kind of just talking to it, like saying, "Hey, nice song, I like that song, good choice, whatever." Just bantering back and forth. They invite me over to their group. I'm introducing myself to everybody.
Yeah.
And this one guy goes, "Hi, my name is Ruben." I shake his hand and I look down. He's got a Super Bowl ring on. And I'm like, what is that? So he shows me it's a New York Giants Super Bowl ring from 2007 when they beat the Patriots. And I'm like, well, what's your last name? He's like, Ruben Drones. He's like, I played for this team. I played for the Broncos. I was like, dude, I'm a huge Broncos fan. Like, but he played like 2002, 2003, like somewhere in that area. So I was like, man, I was like in third grade.
Yeah.
So I was just getting into football at that time. Yeah. But still, met the guy. He let me wear his ring, and then we hung out the next night, partied till 4 a.m. with those guys. They were the coolest thing was, and they were all super cool.
Yeah. Even
the ones that weren't the football players, because there was another guy actually, Charlie Adams, wide receiver. He used to play for the Broncos.
Oh, okay.
He actually was. You probably don't remember this. This is, how old are you?
18.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay. You might be the youngest guest I've ever had.
Yeah.
No, that's not true. My nephews.
Oh, okay, yeah.
My nephews are younger. No, so you definitely don't remember this. Jerry Rice was trying out for the Broncos. Like, he was going to play for the Broncos.
Okay.
Late in his career. It was like his last run. And Charlie Adams actually edged out Jerry Rice for the last wide receiver position.
Oh, damn.
Like I said, Rice was older, and he ended up retiring after that, but it still would have been cool to have Jerry Rice on the team for like a year.
Oh, hell yeah.
But Charlie Adams was the one that edged him out. So met him too. Their friends and all that were like, dude, you come down to a Broncos game, and we will do what we can to maybe try and hook you up with the alumni pass, where you can go to like the alumni lounge, and like Steve Atwater's usually there, Rod Smith's usually there.
Yeah.
Like, Rod Smith's my all-time favorite player. So
what position was he?
Wide receiver.
Wide receiver.
Yeah. Yeah, all the old school guys. This
Oh.
is a little beyond. your
Yeah.
time. So, who's your all-time favorite player? Because you're a Bears fan.
Yeah.
And let's rewind the clock just a little bit here. Where does that begin? Where do you become a Bears fan? Is it like in your family or
So my grandparents lived in Chicago.
Okay.
And I'd always fly to see them every Christmas and every summer. I would live there in the summertime, hang out in the wintertime until I probably was like 8, and then I would spend all that time in Vegas because they all moved to Vegas. But I was probably like 5 or 6. That's how I became a Bulls fan too. It was the summertime. They put me in Bulls camp, and you gotta train with the players. It was Tony Koo coach. He was one training us. It was a bunch of kids, and Jimmy Butler was there. They trained you. They would just do these drills, and you just be in the camp for like 6 weeks as a kid. So, and then that's how I became a Bulls fan. And then same deal. Bears training camp was right after I got done with Bulls camp, and they put me in there. Funny story. So there's like this gate where the kids can meet the players. But we got there late, and so I was like, I snuck in the gate, had my football. Brandon Marshall, Alshon Jeffrey, Jay Cutler all came and signed, and after that,
That's pretty cool.
you kind of just
started there.
just become, and you're there all the time, and then you go to the games.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I became a Cubs fan. I went to Wrigley last year before it got renovated, so I saw it with all the
classic,
the
the old
classic
school
stuff. So yeah, that's how you become a fan. That's how I became a fan.
Oh
yeah,
live
all of
games
that.
will definitely
Yeah,
if you're not influenced by any other
Yeah.
teams.
Yeah.
You start going to live games, you can
Mhm,
easily
yeah.
become a fan of whatever team that is.
Yeah, so that's how I became a fan of all Chicago sports. Is that I was there, young age, 6, and from there on became. I mean, it's a terrible decision, but
yeah. The best thing about being a lifelong fan is when it comes around and you do start winning, or your team starts to like get it together. Yeah. There's nothing better. There's no better feeling. Like with the Broncos, it was more like the middle of my life because it was like 2015 we won the Super Bowl, you know. But I'd been a fan for a while, so that journey was worth the wait. Same with the Nuggets, like watching the Nuggets finally get that ring.
Oh yeah,
I was just like, man, this was so worth.
I would go crazy if I actually got to see the Bulls win a ring. That'd be.
I feel like the Bulls.
That'd be
I don't know, man. The Bears look pretty good. Ooh. Like you have a starting You have a quarterback now.
I'm excited, man.
To build on for the next 10 years.
I'm excited.
And then they're gonna get that new stadium. Maybe I don't know if that's actually going through or not.
They're gonna stay in the city, but
I've heard it's kind of controversial. Like it's like some people like it, some people don't.
Yeah, but man, it's looking good. It's looking good. Receiver cores.
Dude, you might have one of the best receiving cores in the NFL. Because it's DJ Moore. Who else? Keenan Allen,
Romo Dunze. He was one of the top wide receivers in college this year. So
he's a rookie.
Yeah. Okay. So if he does good, he does good. But I mean, he could be but he was a 10th pick. So
well, and he's got a nice room to learn from.
Yeah.
Plus Cole Kmet.
Yeah. So, and we have Jared Everett. So.
Oh, yep. 2 tight ends. And who's the running back?
Swift.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. And is the line looking good, or that's a
little shaky? But I think they're doing better having Caleb be the leader, because I think Fields wasn't the best leader. If we're gonna be honest.
Because what was it? Was his problem turnovers or was it sacks?
Sacks. Holding the ball, run I mean, he also didn't have a receiving core until they got DJ mid like that. But It was just DJ Moore. Mooney wasn't the greatest. I mean,
because where's he at now?
Atlanta.
Mm-hmm. That's kind of interesting.
Yeah, so I mean, him and Drake London, speed.
They needed a second receiver out there.
That would be good, but
that'll be an interesting experiment to see how the Falcons do.
Yeah.
Weak division though. So
they have to win. It's
going to be between them and the Bucks, I think.
The
Bucks are still going to be like
but
kind of there.
They lost defense, like everything on defense. The Bucks.
I know.
So I mean, people don't show up to training camp. So
my hot take for the year is that the Falcons are going to win the division.
Oh yeah,
that's my
I agree
prediction.
with you on that one,
And then so anyway, I just want to go back to the Bears real quick. who is your all-time favorite player of the Bears growing up? Or just even currently, anytime?
I'd say Devin Hester.
Devin Hester.
That's what really became... Because when I was growing up, I was either going to pick 49ers because I love Colin Kaepernick.
Oh, boy.
That's my hot take for the day.
Okay.
Love Colin Kaepernick. Just because I like the running.
Yeah.
I love.
Well, that was like
and kissing the arm. I just love that.
That was right when that was starting.
So that's when that was when it was starting. But then Bears and then Devin Hester was doing his returns, and so I was like, oh, like that's how he came because all the returns. I like that.
I'm so glad he got into the Hall of Fame.
Yeah,
he deserves it.
Yeah.
Very much deserved. Yeah. Man, if you could have only been around for the Brian Urlacher years.
Oh yeah,
Brian Urlacher. I'm not a Bears fan, and I'm a Brian Urlacher fan. He was a great. Just fun player to watch.
I only remember watching the retirement speech, so that's the only time I ever got to really see him.
That's how it always goes, though. Like you'll be able to say that about players you're currently watching now. You'll be like, man, you missed out on the Caleb Williams years.
Yeah, that'd be fun. Yeah.
Yeah, I like your guys' chances. I still think I'm gonna say the Lions are. I got the Lions at 1, but I think you guys can take 2. The Packers might have something to say about it. And listen here. I understand you're going to have your opinion, your biased opinion, as I do have mine. Most people have the Broncos going 3rd or 4th. Oh. I got them going 2nd. Over the Chargers and the Raiders, those two teams are like so up and down all the time.
The Raiders have best defense in the league this year.
I know. The Raiders do have a great defense. Offensively,
Raiders have a chance to win the division.
I don't see that.
Yes, I do.
I do like Antonio Pierce as a head coach.
Yes. Great head coach.
Yeah, I agree.
We
all got. I mean, Sean Payton's a good head coach. But here's the thing. We're basically having the same conversation about each other's team here.
Yes.
I'm gonna say the ceiling and the floor for both of our teams comes at the feet of the quarterback.
Oh, definitely.
Whether or not our rookie quarterbacks can pull it together, I would say at most 10 wins, on the bottom 7.
My realistic number for the Bears is 12. They're going 12-5. 5 losses seems like if Caleb does what all those throws he's doing in preseason.
I mean,
that's like I said, he looks solid.
The benefit you guys have over the Broncos is I think you have a pretty damn good receiving core. Mm-hmm, I think the Broncos have a good one too, but it's like not proven. And you have a good tight end.
Only reason I say that too is we have a solid defense. I'm not saying the greatest, but a solid.
The defense is good.
Like we can handle our own. Yes, is what I mean.
I would agree with that.
So,
I'd have to look at your guys' schedule too. I don't really know what your schedule looks like. I'm obviously the Chiefs are gonna win the division. I'm not gonna have egg on my face again. But they lost a lot of shit too.
They're not gonna win that division.
Here's my other take for the Bears. Why I don't think that they're gonna ascend to that next level just yet. It's gonna take time.
Yeah.
Eberflus.
What?
I don't really believe in Eberflus. Well, he can prove me wrong.
Yeah,
he absolutely can.
He's going to. Yeah.
I'm just saying right here, right now, I don't trust Eberflus. I like the team that they have. Who's your offensive coordinator?
Shane Walton he was Seattle's offense coordinator.
Okay.
Shane whoever.
And defense?
I couldn't even tell you.
Is Eberflus does he call plays at all?
Yeah, he's the play caller, but
defense or offense?
Both.
Oh.
Well, he was last year because our defense coordinator got his house rated and
I forgot about that.
And then Luke Getsky was terrible offensive coordinator. So, but I don't know now. But Eberflus is a defensive minded, so the defense will run through a brick wall for him now. Okay. Offense is, I think, good. This offense coordinator made Geno Smith look like he's good, so he sucks.
All right. So I gave last week on the show. I gave my predictions for the standings. Yeah. Let's hear what you got. I'll go through the divisions.
Okay.
You just real quick. Don't give me reasons why.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Just boom, boom, boom. Here's who you think is going to be.
I got you.
Let's go NFC North. We'll start with your division.
Okay. We're going 12-5.
Well, just give me the yeah.
Bears, Lions, Green Bay, and Vikings. Yeah.
I could see that definitely happening.
Yeah.
I also agree that the Vikings are not.
Yeah, they're.
I know a lot of Vikings fans are gonna hate me for that. They lost so much shit, and like they don't even have a quarterback.
They don't know which one's gonna be who. I mean, which quarterback's gonna be which. So, or who's starting or whatever.
Well,
yeah.
JJ McCarthy, is that his name?
Yeah, he's
out.
Yeah,
for the season.
Knee, so.
NFC South.
Wait, who's in that one again?
Oh yeah, I freaking blanked too. Oh, that's the Panthers, Falcons.
Falcons are Saints.
Yeah, the Saints at 1?
Yeah.
Okay, interesting. Hot take.
Panthers are last.
Yeah.
Suck.
Agreed. The Buccaneers.
Yeah, okay, they're whatever.
Okay, so who's first?
Falcons.
Oh, Falcons first. Okay, Falcons, Saints, Bucks.
Yeah.
Okay, got you. NFC East, Cowboys division.
Eagles winning that one. Washington goes number 2.
Wow.
Cowboys 3, Giants 4.
Okay. I wouldn't. The Cowboys are one of those teams that just you never know what's gonna take place.
Whatever goes with CeeDee Lamb, that's CeeDee Lamb. But that's my only reason, because if they don't have him,
they just lost Darren Bland for like 6 to 8 weeks.
Yeah, so that's kind of.
Who is the head coach for Washington now?
I couldn't even tell you.
I can't either.
I couldn't even tell you.
We'll have to look it up here.
Right?
Okay, NFC West. Seahawks, Niners, all them.
Oh, well, Niners. Okay, I was about to say Rams win, but Niners got that. Rams. Arizona's last, and Seahawks got 3.
I think I said the same thing. Yeah. I said the exact same thing. Okay, AFC North. That's the Steelers, Bengals, Browns, and Ravens.
Damn.
This is a tough one. I think this might be the closest division as far as like.
Damn.
Not that they're all great, but they're all like.
But okay, because it's about you. They have to win their division games this year. That's Steelers and Baltimore. They're my top 2 right now.
Really,
but I think Baltimore got it. Steelers.
Okay.
If Justin Fields plays, because if Russell Wilson sucks,
it's got to be.
But
Fields.
If he plays decent, he has a great defense. Got Patrick Queen. Come on now.
Yeah.
And then you got to go Cincinnati, and then Browns or Sox. They're Browns. They've never been good. I mean,
it's tough. They got a good defense.
Yeah, but
it again hinges on the quarterback situation.
Oh.
But they got Jameis, man. They got famous Jameis.
Oh, he sucks.
I'm not. I agree,
man.
That's as good of a prediction in that division as anybody could give. That's like a real toss-up division. AFC South. This is the Texans.
Texans are winning that one. And who else? Oh, Colts are number like that. They're number 2 guaranteed.
Okay.
And then it's going. Oh well, Jacksonville they're not winning that, so they're 4, and then
Titans
are 3.
Titans are interesting to me.
If Will Levis plays good, it's good, but
because isn't DeAndre Hopkins out for a while? Didn't he get hurt?
I think so.
They got Calvin Ridley.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So, I mean, they'll be decent. I'm not saying. I mean, they're 3, so
they're kind of in a rebuild mode.
But Jacksonville sucks. So
yeah, I agree with that too. AFC East. Dolphins, Patriots.
Buffalo, because Josh Allen's gonna have an amazing year this year. I just need him to pull through. Or the Jets, one of those 2, because I have both quarterbacks, so I need them to do good. But it's gonna be tied between those 2 teams. One of them is just gonna win a division game, but they're gonna be tied basically record-wise. Jets and Buffalo. Obviously, Patriots are 4.
Yeah. I think the Patriots might be one of the worst teams.
They're gonna. Oh.
What? You know what's funny? One of these teams that we're saying is going to be really bad is going to end up like doing better than we're expecting.
Not the Patriots.
It happens every year, though. There's always a team that you're just like, really? Yeah. Them, huh?
My prediction for that team is going to be the Panthers.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think they're going to, because everyone keeps dogging on them.
Yeah.
I think they're going to have a solid year, but I don't want to give them credit. So.
You know who I think that team is?
Yeah.
The team everyone's dogging that I think could actually make some noise?
Yeah, no, not the Broncos.
Okay, so AFC West.
AFC West. Oh, you're?
Yeah.
Oh. Chiefs, Raiders, and Chargers.
Okay. Like I said, we'll have to prove ourselves. I believe in Bo Nix, and I believe in Sean Payton. So I'm one of those guys, like, I always am an optimist, and I always get myself hyped up, and I'm like, yes, this is the year.
Well, yeah, I mean, you got to, but I guess, I don't know, I just don't.
It does suck when you get your heart broken over and over and over again.
Yeah. But I don't know, I guess I didn't really watch, I haven't watched Bo Nix in preseason, I've been watching Caleb, so you
and there's also still very little to go off of. Like, he looks good. Yeah. We got to see him in a full NFL game.
The only reason I'm putting Bears is because the receiving core. So
I agree with that. The receiving core is great.
But Bo Nix doesn't have no one. He lost Judy.
Yeah, that's no loss.
Yes, it is.
Nah.
They're going to be stacked.
Who, the Browns?
Yes.
You just had them at fourth.
Well, everyone's going to have 10 wins in that division, though. So
I can see that.
A 9 and 10, or no, a 9 and 8 season is not that bad.
Yeah.
I mean.
Well, we still got Cortland Sutton. I think Sutton's still top.
He's not bad.
But the rest of them have a lot to prove. Mims was a rookie last year.
He's going to have a breakout season.
Josh Reynolds, I think, could surprise me.
Oh, you guys got... I didn't know you got him.
Yeah, we got Josh Reynolds. Oh. And then Tim Patrick, who he's been out for 2 years. I love the guy. 2 years off of football is tough.
Yeah.
So if he can come back and be half of what he was, he'll be a good 3.
Yeah.
So it's one of those things where we just got to prove it.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Got to go out and show and see what happens. I can't sit here and say it's a great receiving core.
No, yeah.
But it has potential to be great.
And then I don't know what your defense is looking like. That's the only reason I'm not giving you that much credit. Yeah.
The defense is also a wait and see. Let's see what happens here.
Yeah.
The secondary, I'm like really
because I would put you guys above Charger, but you lost Justin Simmons.
I know.
So
that was huge.
That's Surtain and him, that's a lockdown on one side of the field, but now it's not.
I know.
So
we went and got Byron Jones from the Dolphins. I don't know. I guess he's all right. But
can't play in the cold, so.
Well, so he'll have to. But our whole fucking safety group is like injured.
Oh well.
So I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And then they could have went and got Justin Simmons back still, but then he signed with the Falcons.
Yeah. So that's how that went.
Let's turn to some fantasy football.
Okay.
Are you just in one league or two?
I have like 4 leagues.
Damn. Okay. Yeah. All right. Are you all done with them?
I haven't even drafted. I'm doing them this week. I just did Jared's last one. I was doing first one.
That was the first
last
one.
Night. Yeah.
Okay.
So and I have to do my own leagues this week. So
okay. Procrastinating. To avoid maybe giving some of your hot tips or things, guys, you're looking at, we'll kind of skirt around some of those questions.
Okay.
But unless you want to talk,
no,
about
I don't care.
Okay. All right. Well, that's fine. I got 4 leagues is quite a bit. I like 3. I'm only doing 2 this year, but I do like 3 is my good number on leagues. I might even just join a free league just to say fuck it.
Yeah. It's just I've been procrastinating. That's why. Yeah. So 4 leagues is a lot.
Have you been doing those? How long? How long have you been playing fantasy?
Probably like 5 years.
Damn.
Know. Yeah. So
that's nice. Like so since like what 14? 13?
Yeah.
I didn't even start my first fantasy football. I've been doing it for like 10 years, so like 21 was when I started.
Yeah.
But first ever.
You've never won?
That was the first time in 10 years. Yeah. So this is the prize for fucking our league at least. So Jared lost the freaking trophy, so I went ahead and bought this because I'm like,
Yeah.
My first time in 10 years, I need a fucking trophy. If you're not going to give me a trophy, I'm going to buy my own trophy.
Literally, yeah.
But now that'll be our league trophy. So, let's talk about our draft first.
Okay, yeah.
Who did you get?
First pick, because I had first pick, I got Christian McCaffrey.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you were the one and I was the two.
Yeah, yeah.
Which sucks. I hate
it. Yeah.
What's your favorite draft position to
last?
Last
10 because I don't like to be in the middle, but either first because you get 2 picks.
You like the back.
I like the back picks because then I could just shoot 2 birds, 1 stone.
That's fair.
There you go.
I like about 6, 7.
Yeah.
6, 7, 8.
It's not bad, yeah. But I like back to back.
I don't like first or second because you have to wait so long.
Yeah.
But it is a pretty deep draft, and I actually am fairly pleased with how.
Oh yeah.
I was not expecting at the 2 position for mine to.
Yeah.
What'd you name your team?
Hawk Tua, because I have Hawkinson, and I was trying to get Tua from Dolphins. So now it's Hawk Tua. It first was
So you do have Tua?
I'm trying to get him.
Oh.
But I have Hawkinson, so I was like Hawk Tua.
Yeah.
I didn't like the Watson name, the Deshaun Watson.
Yeah.
Watson a happy ending. That was the.
That's still pretty funny.
Yeah.
All right, so who do you got? Go down your lineup here.
Josh is my starting quarterback. Christian McCaffrey, running back. Aaron Jones, the second running back.
Not bad.
Puka, Stephon, and Kittle. Mark Cooper's at the flex. I don't know. Ravens defense and Justin Tucker in like the 5th round or.
No, you took Tucker later than
8th round, I think.
No, you went later than that.
9th round, yeah.
Yeah.
One of them, but
it was still too early.
Still too early, but I had to. That's the draft. That's my hot take. You got to take a kicker early.
Kickers make points.
Justin Tucker, yes. Yep.
And then what's your bench?
Aaron Rodgers, Austin Eckler, Spears from Tennessee, Myers, Hawkinson, Lockett, and then Deshaun Watson just got cut today.
You're lying. Oh, from your team. Your team.
Yeah, no, yeah.
I was like, it's like, what? When did I miss that news?
I'm trying to get Tua, so that's why.
I got you.
Yeah.
I almost took him as my backup.
Yeah.
Who did I get as my backup? Goff. I'm all right with that.
Oh.
All right, so here's my line. C.J. Stroud, Bijan Robinson, Derrick Henry, Deebo Samuel, DJ Moore.
Oh.
Fucking Kyle Pitts, Cooper Kupp, Falcons defense. That was my stretch pick because I change my defenses so often.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's actually going to work out. We're going to find out. Evan McPherson kicker, and then my bench: Raheem Mostert, Rashee Rice, Devin Singletary, Zach Moss. What's his name? Keon Cole. Yeah, Keon Cole.
Oh yeah.
Coleman.
Yeah, Coleman. Yeah.
Jared Goff and Dalton Schultz at the tight end.
Oh, okay. That's not bad. Not bad at all.
I'm happier with it than I expected I would be. I think it's at least more balanced than my other league.
Yeah, definitely.
My other league, I think I got.
Yeah. I feel like all our teams are balanced pretty well, but
yeah, I thought everybody except for that one guy.
Oh. If you ever drafted Drake May in a fantasy football league, you should be kicked out.
There were so many other good quarterbacks available. Drake May isn't even gonna start.
Justin Herbert is still in our he's still a free agent.
He's still available. Yeah.
I
get why people are hesitant about him because he doesn't really have a receiving group.
Drake May.
But he has. Yeah, I mean, there's a pretty obvious choice between the two.
And
I think Purdy was still on the board.
Who else
at that time?
Yeah, Purdy was still on the.
Goff, Tua, all those guys were still available.
Okay,
I think
this person drafted someone else too, and
I think it was that one. I think it was that homie's freaking first time ever drafting.
Yes.
Was it?
I couldn't even tell you,
because he took Mahomes in the second round, and then immediately took. Kelsey.
Oh.
I think he has 5 Chiefs players on his team.
I think he does too. Oh, and first, another one of his picks, he drafted There's someone else. I think it was.
Didn't he get that white running back from the Chiefs?
Yes, it was. Carson Steele.
Yeah. I remember you're like, who is that?
Out of all people, why would you draft? And then the Douglas dude from New England. Why would you ever draft a New England receiver?
Yeah, that's tough.
Like, I'm just saying, from what's in our fan...
Watch this guy go ahead and win the whole thing.
No. What's in our free agency is, like, come on now.
I know.
Like, Jerry Jeudy's still available. I don't know.
Yeah, there were some very questionable choices in that lineup. And it reflected in his grade.
He got a D.
We'll see how it plays out. But yeah, I mean, when it comes to defenses and stuff, that's why I just wait to the end, because I just flop them out. Like, there's been so many times I've taken really good like what were projected to be good defenses early on, and then I end up swapping them because they're just getting their asses kicked.
I get that. I just do it because I just like to ruffle some feathers. Why'd you draft that?
Well,
I like to hear that.
Defenses are tough because it's such an offensive league.
Yeah, but if they're getting consistent numbers, and it's like, all right.
The main thing is turnovers and sacks.
Yeah,
it's not about the points scored against you.
Yeah. It's just kind of.
Obviously, you don't want somebody to score like 30 points on you.
Oh yeah. No.
If you can like maintain like even 21 points against you.
Oh yeah.
But get a lot of sacks and turnovers, you're good. Like, that's still at least 8 to 10
That's
points.
why I went with Baltimore, just because they're
not bad.
Solid every year.
One thing I always trying to put into consideration when drafting a defense is the division, because that's already 6 games that you have to deal with.
Mm-hmm.
So the Chiefs' defense would be a good one.
Oh yeah.
Because the rest of the offenses are kind of, they're not.
Mid, yeah.
That's any defense in like the AFC South or the NFC South.
Yeah.
Those offenses aren't like high-powered offenses. AFC North could be tough.
Oh yeah.
Just because there's a lot of firepower there. But at the same time, when you're throwing the ball a lot, that's potential for turnovers.
Interceptions. Yeah.
So it's. I guess my logic doesn't completely make sense.
Everyone has their own. I mean,
but it's just like with quarterbacks. I'm not going to draft a quarterback that has nobody to throw to.
Yeah.
I'm not going to draft a running back that doesn't have a good O-line.
Mm-hmm.
Unless they're just like a fucking stud.
Yeah. My only regret last night, I think I told you, is Lamar Jackson over. I got Josh Allen. I should have drafted Lamar. So.
I will tell you, if you would have got Lamar,
you
might have had the top tier.
Oh yeah.
Because you already were graded an A.
Mm-hmm.
Josh Allen's just one. This is one of those years where it's like, okay, now you gotta show that you are the guy.
Definitely, he has to show that he's a good quarterback without without 2 star wide receivers.
Yeah, he lost 2 of his oldest guys.
But I mean, he did gain Curtis Samuel from
that's true.
Wherever, Washington.
Dude, did you see fucking Washington traded that? What's his name? Dobbs? Is it Dobson? Dotson.
Yes. Oh, I
saw.
To
the Eagles?
I saw. Why would you trade
to your enemy?
Own division. Like, that's going to be, if he plays good, such an unstoppable offense.
They have a great receiving group.
Such an awesome. And then you have Saquon.
And they could be trouble.
You have Hurts, Saquon, and you still have, besides Kelce,
plus
you still have
AJ
a solid
Brown.
offensive line.
Yeah, they got AJ Brown.
Yeah.
They got fucking Smith. Yep. Now they got Dodson.
Yeah.
That's
Goddard.
God damn.
Yeah.
That's the thing that's gonna potentially derail them is whatever potential malfunction relationship the coach and Hurts have.
Oh
with
yeah.
each other.
As long as they are tight and
because it seems like there was kind of some
everyone. There can't be egos. So that's what happens. AJ Brown needs to cut it out and. Everyone just needs to play. So this egos kills. That's what kills
the thing that's going to hurt
teams.
them is themselves.
Yeah. So which is you have Saquon and AJ Brown. You don't know. I mean, hopefully that goes good. But
yeah.
So
I'm excited to see how that goes. I'm just so excited for football to be back.
Oh, me too. Yeah.
Like I've been waiting. Like this is the worst time between the end of NBA.
Oh, yeah.
And the beginning of football.
Definitely.
I'm just not a big baseball guy.
Baseball sucks.
There's a couple MMA fights here and there that I can watch, but it's not on a consistent basis.
But yeah.
Like football, and that's just where it's at with me too. It's like, yeah, obviously I'm a huge Broncos fan, but even when the Broncos aren't doing great, I can still enjoy football.
Oh yeah, you can still enjoy any football game. I just love sports, so anything that's on, I'll watch it.
Right.
So.
And that's pretty much how it is for basketball with me now too. Is like I will watch playoff basketball.
Oh yeah.
If it's not my team.
Playoff basketball is the most fun to watch. That's like the best time to watch it. So.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Not into hockey at all.
I kind of am, just because when I'm there, like when I'm in Vegas for wintertime, I go to the Knights games all the time.
Those are probably fun.
Since they're won the championship, yeah, of course, but not like I'm not gonna watch it on a nightly basis, I guess.
Yeah,
but I can like go and watch it or watch it on TV if there's nothing else on. But
sure,
football's on, watching football.
Football's top tier.
Yeah. And if the Bulls are on, the Bulls are on. But
you have a college team?
Not really. No. I would go with Colorado just because I love
Deion.
I love that. So
yeah.
But,
I'm excited to watch the Buffs this year too.
Yeah.
I've always kind of been. I've considered myself a Buffs fan, but you know I've never really leaned into a college team.
Yeah, I've never really been. I just got into it. I've never really been able to get into college.
I've also just gotten into it.
There's so many teams, and I'm a person. I need to know the players. So
when it's constantly changing all the time.
I don't know who these guys are. How am I going to get excited? So
it is fun to see them like kind of come up into the, draft and all that.
Yeah, it is. But like, I never had like that's my team. But so I don't know.
Oregon was a team that I liked for a while there too. Like when Mariota was with Oregon, they were a fun team to watch. And then obviously now Bo Nix is the Broncos guy. It's like they were fun to watch last year too. I kind of with college football, I kind of just enjoy it for what it is. I'm not like rooting for any specific team.
If there's a good game on, there's a good game on,
Yeah.
So
when there's two powerhouse teams, when it's Michigan and Ohio State, I'm watching.
Yeah.
When it's fucking Alabama and Georgia, I'm watching.
Definitely. Or like if you turn it on and it's close and there's 2 minutes left, let's watch this. That's more how I'll get into it. Like, and that's who that is, okay, and then they get drafted. That's the person. Yeah, that's how I kind of get into it. But.
Yeah, the Buffs thing's gonna be fun.
Oh yeah,
I'm excited about that. Travis Hunter, I think, is gonna be a motherfucker in NFL.
Dude,
he's literally like Deion.
Oh, I know. Yeah,
like, he plays both sides of the ball.
Deion molded him to be. Yeah, and then Shiloh's gonna be good. He's gonna be a good corner. But
is he playing this year?
Yeah.
Like he's still with the Buff?
Yeah, he's still with the Buffs. Yeah.
I wasn't sure if he was. I thought he was a senior last year.
No, but I don't think he got drafted at all. So, but I think he's playing. I do. I think he's playing with the Buffs. So
okay, that's cool. I'm glad to know that.
Yeah. So
I for some reason I thought maybe he wasn't gonna be there. Yeah. And then Shador, is he a?
He's getting drafted after this year. So,
yeah.
So no matter what, they're projected he's going 1 and Travis is going 2. So
that's crazy.
That's wild. Yeah.
Yeah, man. That.
Dude.
What were we gonna look up earlier? Do you remember? Shoot, I don't remember. But I am gonna look up Shiloh Sanders. But I don't remember.
What were you looking?
Yeah, it says he's still with the Buff.
Yeah, so he's still playing with them.
So he must be a senior this year.
Yeah, he must. Yeah, I think they're both, but yeah, he's a senior, and then Shador is just kind of come out because might as well.
Well, yeah, money. I mean, you come out when your stock is hot.
Yeah.
But I bet you he could have came out last year. That was a tough QB class to try and come into.
Yeah, no, especially with Caleb, he would have. Yeah.
It's better for him to get one more year.
And also, he wants to be drafted to wherever he wants to go.
I know. That shit drives me crazy.
I don't like that.
But also, I'm sure his dad was like, dude, you got to fucking help me out here.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
I need you.
I think it was like, yeah, you could, but we could win a national title, especially since they didn't do anything this year. They were all hyping. Deion's like, let's actually do something and not be all show. I think that's probably why he stayed, because they were all show after they got beat. They were all show.
Yeah.
So
I'm gonna kind of pivot out of sports for just a little bit here, just because I feel like we've had a lot of sports stuff, but we can always come back around to it. No. So how long have you lived in Billings? Because you said Chicago, you said Vegas.
My whole life, but I would spend 3 months in Vegas, 3 months in Chicago. So and then as up to like these last 4 years, I've been in Vegas every month. I would fly there for a week, fly back here, fly every 6 more weeks, and fly back. So I'd be back and forth. So I'm always back and forth between Vegas. So
I got you. Yeah. Because your dad lives
there. Yeah.
Okay. And then, so you and Anna have the same mom?
Yes. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
And does she live here?
Yes. Yep.
Okay. That makes sense.
Yep.
And then you have another brother who's now in our league.
Yes. Yeah.
And is that also Anna's brother?
Yep. That's Anna's brother. Yep.
So how many siblings do you have?
4.
Okay.
Yep.
And then who's the other one? Because what's your brother that's in our league now? Mateo? Is that it?
Matthias.
Matthias.
Yes. Yeah. And so that's my roommate. That's who I live with.
Okay.
But so yeah, there's four of them, 3 sisters, and then just one brother, and then there's me.
I got it. Okay. Yeah. So there's 5 total.
Yeah, 5 total. Yes, and then
okay. And
I counted me as So,
and then so do you all have the same mom then?
Yeah, all have the same mom, and then I'm the only one that has a different dad.
Okay.
Yeah, so they all have the same dad. I just have my own. So.
Gotcha. Okay. Mm-hmm. That's kind of similar to how my family is. Like I have 4 siblings as well. There's 4 of us.
Yes, 4. Yeah,
and we all have the same mom. Only 2 of us have the same dad.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And it's not me. Yeah. I have a different dad than my brother and my sister. But yeah. Very similar situation. Yeah. Okay, I got you. That makes more sense now.
Yeah.
And then, so just back and forth for your whole life, basically.
Yeah.
Bouncing
just
around.
Always back and forth. So.
Gotcha. So did your dad live in Chicago before? Is that what it was?
That's where he grew up.
Okay.
So he grew up. Well, he went to high school 3 years in Philly, and then so he's a big Eagles fan, Sixers fan. So, and then he moved his senior year of high school and in Chicago. Went to the same high school as Sean Payton, Naperville Central.
Wow.
Yeah. And then after college, moved to Vegas. So.
Gotcha. Okay. Right on. And then, any like fun memories from like? Well, you told me that about the basketball thing.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
In Chicago.
That was very cool, man.
And you said you went to a lot of games.
Yeah.
What's like a memory from a game you have that was like sticks with you?
So D Rose was injured. It was when LeBron was on Miami. Nate Robinson was playing as a playoff game, and it was when the Bulls were good. That's last time really when they were good playing Miami. I got to see LeBron. So
that's pretty cool.
And then 2017, I went to the USA game. It was versus Argentina in Vegas. Got to see LeBron, KD, all of them. My recent favorite memory, just because I love him as a player, I got to see Luka and LeBron on Thanksgiving.
That's crazy.
In LA. So that was amazing. Anthony Davis, everyone. Luka's huge in person. Like if you see him.
Oh, any NBA player, I'm sure is freaking
huge. So.
But he's like kind of stocky too.
Yeah, he's stocky. He's just So seeing him, it was just great. So yeah. So.
Oh yeah. No, that sounds like a blast. So you must have just graduated, or are you still in school?
Just graduated.
Yeah.
Just graduated, yeah.
And where'd you go to school?
West.
Boo.
Yeah.
I'm a senior guy. Yeah. Did you play sports?
No. Yeah. I was always traveling too much, so it's either you spend time with family or you stay up here, but I got to be in Vegas, so you might as well just go to Vegas.
I got you.
That was it.
Right on. And, like school? No.
No.
Not gonna. Are you gonna do college or nothing?
No, not going to college at all. No.
Well, it's always one of those things that you can do later.
Yeah,
if you change your mind.
We ain't going. No, college ain't good for you.
Dude, college is. I mean, I'm not here to like try and preach to you, but it is. It's so different than what it used to be. Like it actually, you could go to college and get a decent degree, and it wouldn't fucking cost you an arm and a leg.
Yeah.
Now you just go into debt.
Oh yeah.
And you can do. There's trade schools. There's other stuff like that you can make some real money doing without having to go into debt.
Definitely, yeah.
So any aspirations moving forward? Like, just gonna kind of.
I want to get my real estate license, so I'm working on that right now. But after I don't know. I stayed here a year just to figure out what I want to do. But I'll probably move to Arizona next summer and just.
Why there of all places?
I just like it.
Yeah.
I just
no
like
connections
it.
down there though.
No, I only know 2 people there, but I just like it. So,
sure. Phoenix or what part?
Scottsdale.
Scottsdale's badass. Yeah. Expensive.
Ain't nothing.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. No, Scottsdale's fun.
Yeah. So that's like the plan right now, but plans can always change. So.
Sure. Yeah. Just day by day, but it's always good to have like a nice little vision for the future. Okay. And then what? And so real estate would be kind of the direction.
Yeah.
Okay. That's like definitely out of my realm. People talk about real estate, and I'm like, this is a second language.
Yeah. Dream job would be to be a GM of any sports team. That'd be if I could be a GM, I'd be so happy.
That'd be pretty badass.
That's the dream job. So.
GM though, not coach. Huh?
No, I just want to be a GM. I want to be able to trade. That's my favorite thing to do on Madden, just to trade.
Yeah.
Just to build and trade.
Build the team.
That's so much fun.
Work the salary cap, figure out the numbers.
That'd be the most fun thing. Is just trade. I mean, coach would be fun, but you gotta.
There's a lot more
real connections to be a coach. So
yeah.
But GM, that'd be fun.
Hell, it'd be cool. I mean, really, the best way to do that is to start out as a scout.
Yeah.
You start out as a scout, go do all that, and then just kind of work your way up. That's what most GMs end up. That's where they kind of started.
Yeah.
So not off.
That's not off the table at all. So,
no, my buddy, he I used to work with him a long time ago. He became a lawyer, and he didn't go this direction, but he had offers or potentially at least applied to be like. Work legal in for the Broncos.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. And he's a Packers fan, but he I just thought that was cool. That he was like cool. Trying to use that direction using
that'd be so cool. Any sports job would be cool.
Shit, I almost think he might even try to be a scout as well.
Oh damn, that'd be fun. Right there.
It'd be such a blast. I feel like my knowledge of what it takes. Like the intangibles that players have, is kind of gone.
Yeah,
like I used to be really like on top of it.
I think all of it's a guessing game. If you really think about it, you wouldn't know because you don't know about personality, nothing. You got to just swing it.
Well, that's a big part of it too, though. It's is this guy reliable? Is he a good person? Is he going to be easy to work with?
Yeah.
On top of being talented.
Yeah. So. Especially nowadays, since everyone wants a handout and everything, you don't really know. So.
I'm curious about speaking of like just personality stuff. Caleb Williams, he's kind of a little bit of a
man.
He's what's the word I'm looking for? Divisive, I guess you could say, between like just like what people see and what I don't know what to think. You know, I hear one thing and I hear the other thing. I've heard him speak. I've heard him like do interviews and stuff. And then, did you see that thing with his like contract demands and stuff like that? Like,
okay,
the ownership thing, like wanting the ownership stake.
All reality. Yeah, if you're that good,
but you haven't proven it.
Yeah, well, I'm saying you can't on your rookie deal. You can't be like, oh, I want ownership. Now you win us 2 Super Bowls. You do what Mahomes did, kind of.
Oh, Mahomes should have ownership in.
Yeah, he should, honestly. But like if you win us 3 Super Bowls and we still go and you play for 20 years, you ask Bears, I want 10%.
But you're coming in fresh out of college.
Now, what he did where he asked, hey, can I get paid a loan? Can I get paid to if you're avoiding taxes, that's great. Because you saw what he tried to do, right? His rookie deal, he said, hey, pay me to my LLC so he didn't have to pay taxes.
Interesting.
But they didn't. It's illegal. That's tax evasion.
Of course.
But, I mean, we don't blame him. But
well, no, I don't. But still, it's just like.
But yeah, that's what he tried to do. So he's getting knocked for that.
And didn't he also like try to have his mom hired on to the staff?
Yeah, he doesn't. He really doesn't have an agent because he doesn't want to pay agent like Lamar Jackson. But that doesn't go.
So is his mom like his acting manager?
Yeah.
Or agent?
Yeah, basically. I think basically, which is you're not going to get as many deals, but
It just feels like it's a little early to be demanding things. But, if you can translate your talent, then none of that matters.
If you can go make it happen on Sunday, everyone will shut up. So it's like his nails being painted.
Well, that's whatever.
I don't agree. So
you can do whatever you want. I don't care. Like, don't bother me. But I feel like he does it now because people are irritated by it.
Good. I mean, hey, do what you got to do.
Or maybe he does it because he really likes it.
Yeah, do what you got to do. So.
No, I from what I've seen in preseason, he looks pretty solid.
Oh yeah, he's solid. Yeah.
So besides sports, what other things do you enjoy in life? Food. Remember I told you that last night?
I mean, a good meal doesn't hurt no one, but
no, of course not.
But I love to travel.
Sounds like yeah.
I mean, I don't really do much else, you're
still young. Yeah, I mean, you got now you got more free time to actually do stuff. Now that you don't have to now that you're not beholden to school.
Yeah, but I guess I just worked. So
how do you like it out at Diamond X?
Love it. I mean, some days, but
are you serving now?
Yeah.
Nice. Because I know you're food running for a while.
Yeah. But I guess I don't know. I don't really have any off time, so I don't know. I had 2 jobs in high school. I have 3 jobs now, so I don't really.
What else do you do?
I work at Billings Dermatology and Aesthetics. So that's I had that in high school. That was the first job I've ever had.
Yeah.
And then got on Diamond X, and then I do some other side jobs for people on the side. So I've always been busy. Yeah. And I guess that's why
the hustle.
Yeah. So I'm always hustling. So that's why I never really
I got you.
What
do you do at the dermatology place?
A bunch of paperwork.
Oh, okay. Okay. Office work?
Yeah, office work. So getting office skills, put that on the resume, Yeah. So that's always good, That's how I thought about it. So I'm a man of many trades. I can do anything.
And serving is serving bartending. Yeah. That's one of those jobs you can do anywhere.
Yeah. And you meet everyone. I met so many great people for that. But yeah, you can do that anywhere though, so I can always bring that with me.
Yeah. So it's a great way to let's say if you do move to Arizona, you can find a serving job anywhere quick.
Yeah.
And tips are good.
Yeah.
And then you can establish yourself to a point where you can go whatever other direction you want to go.
You figure out,
It's a good thing to know. And people skills, you learn good people skills. Yeah. How to sell and talk to people. You got to upsell your drinks. You got to upsell your fucking appetizers, things like that.
Yeah. So it's very good. And I think if you do it right, you're gonna learn more stuff than you would in college. Depending what degree you pick. Right. I was just going for a business degree. So.
Well, it's street smarts versus book smarts type of thing.
I like street smarts more than books. But.
Yeah. Well, and especially today, it's you got to be more savvy than.
Oh yeah.
Sometimes smart.
Yeah. So.
And really, most jobs nowadays that require a lot of time at school.
Yeah.
Don't even pay half as good as teachers. Teachers are abhorrently underpaid.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, these are the people that are supposed to be teaching the future of the nation, and they're dramatically underpaid. Yeah. I probably make more cleaning cars than most teachers.
I knew it was bad when the teachers would be because they would ask hey, how'd you do this week? And they're you made more than I did this whole month. When I was in high school, I was making more than the teachers. And so I was and that's sad.
Yeah, that's very unfortunate. That needs to change.
And so that's how I really figured. I was that's why that's terrible.
So so what's the incentive for anybody to want to be a teacher?
So that's why I was missing school to go to work. I mean, in all reality, I was oh well, might as well.
Yeah, you're missing school.
Yeah, I would. If someone needed a shift covered, I would call out of school or walk out and just, all right, guys, I'm done.
But you still graduated?
Yeah, I only had to be in school till noon. But if someone needed a shift covered at 10 o'clock in the morning, all right, I'm done. Or I would go on a college visit, which was exempt. So you had your days exempt. Go to work for the whole day and make $300 compared to sitting in school. I mean, that's how I thought about it. I didn't need to be there. I didn't need to be in there. I was making $300 didn't need to be. I didn't need to be in there. So
right.
So that's how. I mean.
Okay. I like that.
I'm a natural born hustler. So that's
it's a different that's definitely a different approach than when I was growing up. You know, it was like you have to go to school and like you have to get your. Dude, I remember one of my buddies, and this sticks to me this is stuck in my head since he said it, and this was back when we were in high school.
Yeah,
I enjoyed doing music. I've always liked being in music. And this was, we had like a high school, me and not him, but me and my friends had a high school band. Yeah. And I'm like, this is what I want to do. Like, this is my goal. My dream is to like potentially try and like make it big doing music. Yeah. I understand that that's a very hard thing to do. And it's like the odds are not in your favor.
Oh, yeah, no.
But that's what I want to do. That's what's going to make me happy. He's like, no, dude, you got to go to college. Like, he pretty much said, give up this silly dream. Like, do the right thing for yourself and go to college and just basically do what like society says you're supposed to do.
Never.
So that stuck with me, and I was like, okay, well, maybe I will go to college. So I checked it out and I applied. Last minute, did not go. I had my student ID. I had all that shit. A week before school started, I was like, nah, I'm not doing this shit. And he just finished college. He's my age. And I'm pretty sure I make more money in my day job. And I fucking still make music. So I'm not only happy, but I'm still successful in the job. And that's just a blue collar day job. That's
what I tell people all the time when you're not going to college. No, because I'm doing better than most people, and I'm 18 years old, and I was, that's what I'm, so that's what.
So whatever ways you can figure out how to make money, obviously within legal.
I'll do it.
But within the confines of the law.
I'm never do nothing illegal, but yes, I would whatever's legal. Yeah. If there's money on the table, I will go get it.
Well, I'll say legal and like not degrading.
Oh yeah,
you know what I mean. Like,
not all money is good money, but like if it's a good opportunity.
Of course. Yeah. So. And then isn't that not like the goal always? Like, you're going to school, everybody was like, do a job that you love.
No.
You know what job you love? The one that pays you the fucking most. That's the job you love. Yeah. Like, I get, obviously the best of both worlds would be like playing football.
Yeah, but,
you're doing something you love and making money.
I always thought, because I've always wanted to be a businessman, and I don't want to work for no one. So that's the job I love. Right. So once I get the opportunity, that'll be the job I love. So
yeah, I mean,
that's what I'm working towards. So.
The way I look at my job, I don't love the job itself. Yeah. I tolerate it enough because it pays me the amount of money I need to do the things I love.
Yeah. And then you can do music.
Go to football games, go on trips. That's what, like, that job is there to sustain the things I love.
Yeah. What I think a lot of people miss is that you can whatever you want to do or whatever. There's always a path. You just gotta make it. You can't listen to people who go to college. You just gotta do it.
Take your own path. Like, just trust yourself.
Can't listen to that. You just gotta do your thing. You have to trust yourself. It has to be self-trust, because if you don't, you're gonna fall into just going to college and not being happy,
or just anything.
Anything. But you really just got to do it.
And the other thing too is, like, if you're somebody that's so easily, you're just gonna follow what other people say. You're gonna get pulled from every single direction. Yeah. You're never gonna know.
You're never gonna
which way is the right way.
Yeah.
And then if you fail, you're gonna blame that person when you should be blaming yourself for listening to that person.
Yeah. So you just got to do what you want. So.
If that way, if you fail, it's on you, you can learn from it.
I'd rather fail and be like, hey, I at least tried.
Right.
I at least tried.
And then you just learn and go on to the next adventure.
I'm making this much, and I'm this much, and you know what I'm saying, or I'm not happy. You might as well be happy.
Yeah.
even if you're not where you want to be, you might as well just at least be a little bit happy.
That's the key to life is happy. Just as long as you can maintain being happy, whatever that takes.
Yeah. So.
And I've always said that too. Like if you're in a job that you hate, quit.
Yeah, definitely.
If you're in a living situation that you don't like, move.
It's your choice. Yeah.
You know, like just do what you got to do to make yourself happy.
Yeah, it's your choice. Everything in life is your choice.
Yeah, and obviously there's other circumstances that fall into place.
You can get yourself out of any situation.
You can.
Yeah, that's real deal. You can get yourself out of any situation. I don't care. It might take a little minute, but you can do it.
So long as you believe and persevere and are determined.
Yeah, it's not gonna be fun, but
sometimes it isn't.
Yeah, but you can do it. So,
but at the end of the road, you get time to chill and be happy.
Yeah. So that's a lot of people miss that nowadays.
I know.
I try to put that into the world. So that's
I like it, man. Well, shoot. I think we're probably about here to the end, unless there's anything else that you wanted to talk about or throw out there into the world.
No, we can save it for next time.
Okay, yeah, we can always do round 2. I got guests that come back on all the time.
Yeah, we'll save it for next time. So
cool. All right. Well, before we end it, we gotta end with. We just had some pretty positive talk there.
Yeah.
But I always like to have one solid, positive, motivational message from the guest to the audience.
Let me just give me a second.
Yeah.
Because I kind of said some of them, but like I kind of said, we basically just said like but like, don't wait on anyone else. Just go ahead and do it. So that's it. Don't wait on anyone else. Go ahead and do it. So
don't let nobody else.
Yeah. Don't let anyone else steal your hopes and dreams. Go make it happen. So
well, actually, I do like that.
Yeah.
Because I've said that before myself.
Yeah.
It's like don't wait on somebody to give you a chance.
Yeah.
Don't wait on somebody to give you your break.
Yeah. And there are no handouts in life because I hate that. Everyone always waits for a handout. There's none. So
nah. Agreed.
Especially nowadays.
Word.
Everyone, yeah.
Well, good luck in fantasy football this year. I think I might be retaining this old championship belt. But this is the prize, and it's second here until the end of the season. So.
Okay.
Thank you all for listening. Appreciate you very much. Thanks for coming on the show, brother.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
We'll see you next time. Don't forget, life's a garden. Dig it.
Yeah.
You've gotta keep on keeping on.
Why don't you talk in the microphone? I got a back right here. Back of my. Life's a garden, dig it, you make it work.